வீடியோவை வழங்குவோர் MCR Pure Cotton Club.
எதிர்நீச்சல் வித் உங்கள் நம்னித். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம கூட யார் இருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, நம்ம எதை சொன்னாலும் எதை பேசினாலும் மைண்டில் கரெக்டாக மெமரைஸ் பண்ணிக்கக்கூடிய ஸ்மிருதி பாக்ரி இஸ் ஹியர் வித் அஸ். ஹலோ மேம்.
Hi.
ஸோ சொல்லுங்கள் மேம், லைக் how is your journey till now and how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just basically wanted to attempt like a Guinness World Record, and so I applied to 4 records, and so a couple of them got picked by Guinness, and I decided to go with this one. And I just that's what I did so far.
So how was your Guinness journey? Like what made you to attempt that Guinness? Like what was your motivation behind attempting a Guinness record?
So I honestly just thought it would be cool to have a Guinness World Record to my name, and so I started browsing records online on the Guinness website. Guinness is very more receptive towards you attempting to break existing records versus attempting new records. So I applied to 4 records, and you have to write an essay on why you're motivated to attempt a record and things like that. And so 2 of them got accepted, 2 of them got rejected by Guinness. And so of the 2, this one seemed more interesting, just because I thought it's going to take me some time and it's going to have some value, and so I wanted to attempt this one. And plus I have good memory, so I thought that I'd be able to do it. I memorized 200 numbers and I was able to do 200, so I thought that I could break the record of 2000, and so that's why I did it.
Do you have this thing called memory based, like memorizing things faster, like when you see things, you within a snap you understand things on the madri? Do you have any special powers or something?
No, I don't have. So I think like it's grown over a couple of years. Like when I was in school, it was more focusing on answers, just getting them right, writing the exam and forgetting it. That was my strategy then. Over the years, I think it's become better over practice. And the reason this kind of came in, actually the biggest one of the big events was basically I was in Spain. I was traveling with a friend, and she challenged me, why don't you try and memorize those really long Wi-Fi passwords, right, with the letters and the numbers. And so we were staying in different places in Spain, and she asked me to memorize these different Wi-Fi passwords, and I was able to do it. And so that was pretty fun kind of thing that we tried. And that's why I thought that maybe I should do something with the memory and things like that. So this is not like a power that I have that if I look at something I'll be able to memorize it. Maybe if I look at 20-30 numbers I'll be able to memorize it immediately. But something like this I had to spend a lot of time on it. I had to spend a month on it and really like spend hours memorizing and recalling every day, because even if I'm able to memorize it now, for me to recall tomorrow, that takes a lot of practice. And so that's where it comes from. So it's actually a lot of religious repetition, recall, practice. It's just basically practicing a lot. It's not one skill that just came like.
So now it's the tough part. Like you took all 2500, you have it in paper, you just have to memorize it. How was the process?
I have to actually, I don't know if so basically what I did was I split the decimals into groups of 5. Okay. So that way it became small bits for me to memorize versus all 2500 at once. Okay. And then I used, so it's like an 80-20 process. So 80% of my memorization process was linking the numbers to each other through mathematics. So for example, if you have 5 numbers in a row and it says for example 3, 5, 1, 7 and 2, 3 plus 5 is 8, 1 plus 7 is 8, and so I'm able to memorize it like just little clues like that that would help me link the numbers to one another and memorize. So that was 80% of my memorization process. The other 20% was visualizing where the numbers were, like so on the paper. So placement visualization. So that was I memorized all the first digits in each line so that I'd know which line to kind of start after which one and not mix up between the lines. And apart from that, it was just finding patterns of numbers. So if small numbers were repeated or small patterns were very similar, things like that.
Okay.
Memorized it.
So we have a set of Eulers numbers here. So if you can see this, this is a set of Eulers numbers which she has memorized, like all 2000 numbers all together. So we're going to do a small demonstration with you.
Sure.
Okay. So it's going to be like this. You read the first 2 lines and memorize it and say it to us. Just a small demonstration.
I already remember.
Oh, you already know it. Okay, fine. Let me check it out. You set?
Okay.
All set? People watching it.
Are
okay.
Are
3, 2, 1, Action.
Okay. 2.71828182884 59045 23536 02874 71352 66249 77572 47093 69995 95749 62772 40766 30353 54759 45713 82178 52516 64274 27466 39193 20030 59921.
Oh my god. How fast was that? Like it took like what, 10-15 seconds?
Yeah, I don't know actually. Yeah.
So 2 lines in 15 seconds. So what was your like record setting it for?
So I was a lot more casual. I was a lot more slower and clear.
Oh my god, you were slower than the
it's supposed to be a little bit slower, yeah, than this.
Okay.
But I basically tested the pace of recall to make sure that my witnesses could follow and check the numbers because they were checking with their pen and everything. And so the total time actually was 13 minutes 56 seconds. So
to recite all 2000 numbers.
Yeah, so close to 14 minutes it took to recite all 2500 numbers.
Oh my god, that's really great. Okay, Smriti Bagry before attempting the Guinness record, Smriti Bagry after attempting the Guinness record. How do you see the transition?
Yeah, there's I mean, after attempting the record, it was more. So Guinness is very strict about the rules. They sent me a 25-page document for how I should execute the record. So after attempting it, I was very nervous for 3 months until it got accepted. Before it was, I'm like pretty much like every other normal girl, and just regular goals and things like that in life. But after attempting it, I was a little nervous, just waiting for the result. Once I've got it, it's been good. Yeah, I mean. People have been calling me, relatives have been giving me money, so all that, that's I can't complain. But yeah, it's been good so far. It's only been a few days, so we'll see where it goes. But yeah, it's been an exciting few days.
Okay, so next is, what was the type of meal which you took for memorizing all these things?
Oh my god.
No, there is a myth called if you eat badams every day, you get a lot of memory power. Something like a lifestyle change, anything like that?
No, I didn't change my diet at all. I'm not a very healthy eater. If you ask my family, they complain about how I don't eat, green vegetables and things like that. They'll give you they can sit here for 2 hours and talk about that. And so I didn't change. I didn't eat anything healthy, or no, I wouldn't even know where to go for that kind of information. But no, I didn't do that. So it was just regular, food, regular home food, and whenever I ate out, I ate out. That's pretty much it. So no diet changes. In terms of my lifestyle, my parents actually, no one knew that I was attempting this. My mom actually read it in the newspaper on the day that it came in the newspaper. I wanted to surprise her. I thought it would be cool, if I tell her, why don't you open the newspaper and read it and see that there's a Guinness World Record. She would freak out, which she did. So the only thing was like, I had to sometimes learn numbers in the night because otherwise there was a chance that she would bump into me and things like that. And so I was trying to do it early in the morning and late in the night, and that's that.
On the day, okay, all set, you've memorized, you're set for the day. The people, the evaluators from Guinness are sitting over there, the cameras are on, your eyes are being blindfolded. What was the first thing which struck on your mind? Like, what came suddenly into your mind? Like, okay, I'm done, I'm set for the day. What came into your mind?
So that day, I think I was pretty nervous because a lot of things went wrong. Where you're supposed to do it in a public place. I booked a place, and the watchman of the place didn't come, so I was stuck outside. And so small things like this went wrong here and there. But finally, when we got into the place, we were trying a lot of things. So it's not like in first shot everything went okay. So my first thing was just make sure that you are able to get everything in order for Guinness's 25 pages of rules, because they have rules for how you should execute the entire event. And so I just wanted to make sure that it was executed entirely well, because even if I do memorize the 2500 numbers, if I don't execute it the way Guinness wants me to, they will reject the application. They reject more than 50% of applications even after a person has attempted the record and submitted evidence, because it's not organized correctly. So my main thought that day was this: make sure every single rule is followed or all this effort will be gone to waste. And so yeah, we tried a couple different things. We kept cameras in 2-3 different places. We used 2 types of photography material and things like that, and so angles and arrangements and things like that for frames and all of those things. So we did all of that, and it took 4 attempts total to.
Okay.
I kept, you can't, for example, if I say 5-7 and the number is 4-7, I have to start from the top because I said a wrong number and I said another number after that. And so I can only correct if the number that I said is wrong is the immediate number before. So I got to start from the top. So when you're talking fast and you're 1500 numbers deep and you mess up, you have to start from the top. Another time I had to start from the top because I had to scratch my nose. So irritating things like that, I had to basically redo the record. I think I did it a total of 4.5 times. And, yeah, fourth time, and just the one time I got it perfectly without any irritation and any kind of stuttering and stammering, and so you have to be super clear, and so yeah, that's just the one time I did last time.
So who was there with you while you were attempting this? Any of your friends, anyone?
Yeah, so I basically I needed 2 witnesses and I needed a professional timekeeper. So I got a professional timekeeper. The 2 witnesses, the only requirement that they have is that they are not, they're not relatives. It's not my mother taking the camera and my father sitting and looking at numbers and things like that. So they basically need someone who, since this is a number related record, they need someone who deals with numbers on an everyday basis. So analysts, financial analysts, or people who are working in operations or things like that. So I got 2 witnesses who worked, a financial analyst I got, and another person did, he was CEO of a company, so he did work in operations a lot, and so those were my 2 kind of main witnesses. The videographer's job is the biggest job because they have to make sure that it's covered correctly. They have to make sure that the stationary camera just sits as is, but the other video has to make sure it's taken correctly. Yeah, and so all of that, and then you have the photographer as well, who has to take at every 10 seconds at every regular interview, you have to take photos different parts of the event. Yeah,
nice. Okay, 10 years down the line, where do you see Smriti Bagry? Running behind 3,000 numbers?
No.
Okay, let's make it double, 5,000 numbers.
I mean, if someone were to break this record, I'm so tired of just the number of rules and things like that that I had to, adhere to this. I feel like, records are made to be broken, and if someone breaks it, that's good. Maybe I probably won't break it again. I'll probably look for something new to do if that's what I want to do then. But I have a feeling this was kind of a one-time thing. It was a pretty tasking to do something as big as this. From date of application to the day it was approved, it took 8 months, and so it's a long process. Most of it involves patience. You think that you want to break a Guinness World Record, you're all excited, and you go and you apply, and the first thing you have to do is wait 4 months before you can even attempt it. So it's like that. So 5 years down the line, I don't know, I'll be living a normal life, doing a normal job, watching TV. That's how I view myself.
Okay, so what's your long-time goal? Like, you want to achieve something, like andamari or goal. What's your goal?
So as of now, apart from career and professional goals and things like that, I don't really have any other kind of normal goals. So it would be good to kind of just climb up the career ladder, just what an MBA does. So I would love to work in product, for example. I'm working in product marketing, so I really enjoy tech. And so I want to basically work in tech for a product that's valuable and things like that. So that's my goal as of now. It may change 3-4 years from now. If I was sitting here, I might have a different goal, but sitting here right now, like that's what I can tell you my goal is. Yeah, nothing.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Smriti. Thanks a lot for sharing your own ideas, sharing your sparing your time with us, and thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So nice being here.
Thank you.
இந்த வீடியோவை வழங்குவோர் MCR Pure Cotton Club.